Hello, teacher. This volume for terms the head and the sensory organs. The human head is one of the most complex regions of the body, um, containing the brain is the major sensory organs with and multiple structures responsible for protection, communication, and survival. It serves as the control center of the body. While right uh, height is cerebral, and the host the organ that allows to perceive the external world through vision, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. And general structure, the head is supported by the skull, a bony framework that processes a brain, provides attachment for different muscles. Example, the skull is divided into neurocranium. Neurocranium is located in visceral cranium, close the brains and the visceral cranium, which form the face and contains the sensory organs. Um, Inside the head, we find the cranial nerves, blood vessels, and connective tissues that connect the brain to the rest of the body. What different connection was vessels? Um, the radial and cranial nerves, and what is the medulla spinal? Oh, the brain located within the cranial cavity is the central processor of sensory information, especially in fires, cortex, limbic cortex, and 12 parts of cranial nerves emerging from the brainstem and they are essential for transmitting sensory. What is the medulla spinal? And matter spinal spheres. For example, the optic nerves carries visual information. The vestibulocochlear nerve carries hearing and balance signals. One and the olfactory nerve carry of the sense of smell. These nerves as the fundamental for the fusion of the sensory organs. Um, the organ of the sense was interesting. The eyes is one of the most specialized organs. It's located with the orbital cavity and protected by eyelids, eyelashes, and the bony orbit. The eyes, the three main layers, sclera and cornea. And the other protective layer, choroid body and iris, interbody, in interdis, ubication was in the eyes, retina, inner nervous layer that contains photoreceptors and cells. Light center throughout the cornea, past the lens and focus of the retina, where their information is transformed into electrical signals. The signals travel via the optic nerve to the occipital lobe of the right, where vision is perceived. Hearing and balance, the ear. The ear equilibrium, this dual function hearing and equilibrium is divided into three regions: external ear, the auricle, and the auditory canal, which collects sound waves. Middle ear contains the ossicles, malleus, syncope, stave. The amplified sound vibration was interesting ubication. Inner ear, all of the cochlea for hearing vestibular apparatus for the balance. A specialty was most ubication um, retrieving height, aquí was view of the cochlea. The is aquí. Some waves converted into the neural signal the cochlea and descend to the brain through the vestibulocochlear nerve. The vestibular system is the semicircular canals helps maintain posture and detect hand movement. Smell, the nose. The olfactory system was structurally big. Isol, height, though the olfactory system is responsible for detecting odors, the sensory receptors, and located in the upper nasal cavity. The olfactory nerve carries signal directly to the olfactory bulb and to the limbic system and the cerebral cortex. The close connection explains we smell are strongly linked to memory and emotions. Taste. The tongue is the main organ of taste. The surface contains specialized structure pupil mascar. Primary taste sensation what an umami was ubication and that's texting and are transmitted by the facial nerve. The glossopharyngeal nerve is range from information to the brainstem and gustatory cortex. And touch the skin and face, although touch spreads through how the right body, the skin of the face and the hair's right in sensory receptor. The detected pressure, temperature, pain and vibration. These sensations are carried mainly by the trigeminal nerve, which has three major branches supplying the false touch is essential for protection, communication, and social interactions. Integration of the sense. As sensory integration of the sense is one most varied, was no most different, as each which processes signals simultaneously for coherent ubications or perception of the environment. For example, vision works together with balance to maintain orientation, and smelling changes the perception of taste. Okay. And the conclusion in summary, the head contains not only the brain but also the five major sensories organs that connect us to the world, the eyes, hairs, nose, tongue, and skin work together through the cranial nerves, and the brain responds to the environment without coordinated activities, organs, human survival, or communication, and quality of life will be greatly diminished. Um, the no difference of the brain is processor sensory was the intracranial one limbic cortex. Eh, that okay. The brain, the paracranial for transmitting sensory and motor signals. These nerves are fundamental to the function sensory organs. I finished, teacher.